Hey, your boy hit a hundred subs on this bitch. You feel me? Hey, I appreciate that. That's what's up. That shit made me happy for real. I seen it go from 99 to 100, and I was hyped. You know what I mean? I'm on the map now. JW turned G a household name, son. Hey, but not for real. Much love. So shit. I was just typing in vacation, right? I was just thinking of like some random shit. I don't know. But they got this one which caught my eye. Enjoy vacations without regret. You know, because growing up with JW, you don't really take vacations like that, you know, because you don't want to have time away from the congregation. And even if you do take a vacation, what's customary to do as a JW family is to find a Kingdom Hall close to where you're at. That way you can still go to the meeting, right? Now I'm not saying everybody does that. Some people just be like, fuck it, we on vacation. But that's like, would be what they would call the spiritual thing to do, right? So a lot of times, you know, people just don't end up taking vacations. And because there's so much guilt around it and so much other shit that you could be doing spiritually that is kind of frowned upon to an extent, right? So when I seen this title, Enjoy Vacations Without Regret, it caught my eye because I was like, okay, they putting a positive spin on it. But then I forget they brainwashing masters. So of course, but they finna have all type of dumbass shit that they finna put in here. Like, look at this list of things, and we just finna go through this shit and just see how wild. Because remember, this is a controlled environment that brainwashes. So let's just see how they do that. A religious organization shouldn't even be telling you about your vacations anyway, but yeah, whatever. We just finna read it. When asked how she enjoyed her visit to a noted vacation spot, an American now living in Europe replied, "It must have been beautiful before the people came." Have you ever shared her feelings? Hotels and discos standing shoulder to shoulder, a polluted, overcrowded beach, and blasting radios are not everyone's idea of a pleasant vacation spot. Sad to say, vacations do not always live up to our expectations. Instead of giving us a second wind, they leave us gasping for breath. Instead of putting us back on our feet, they sometimes put us to bed. Thus, the question is appropriate: how can we enjoy vacations without regret? And see, first off, nobody even has regret about vacations. This is just something that they're putting into your head, right? So they go through and list every bad thing about a vacation. Nobody's talking about that when they go on vacation. You feel me? Like, yeah, it might be stressful to get the plans together or whatever, but the whole point is to relax and to chill. But they're driving the point on the stress of it. Regret. Like, they're already putting it in a bad light, and it's very subtle. It might seem subtle, I should say, but this shit is a masterclass at brainwashing. This shit is crazy. Okay, so they're already throwing out shit for you to do. Be balanced. Like spices in our food, vacations achieve best results when used sparingly. What? To who? Nigga, what? Although the life of a proverbial jet setter may appear inviting, it lacks balance and does not make for true happiness. Okay, and see, then they throw shit out like that. So you telling me there's a jet setter out there somewhere that, you know, that's their life, that's what they do for a living, and you're going to tell me it lacks balance and does not make for true happiness? Who are you to say that about somebody's life or about, you know, like, that's way too personal. And we're just talking about a vacation. Especially in connection with vacations, balance in spending money is vital. Plan carefully before you go, and try to stay within your budget. Avoid falling for special offers made by travel agents who encourage you to enjoy now, pay later. And see, everything is like, oh, watch out for this, and oh, be careful. And so you're going to be alert, right? And you're going to be looking for everything that you think, right? It just keeps you in a state of fear. It just keeps you anxious. Also, do not become so obsessed with potential dangers that the spontaneity and carefree spirit that make vacations so appealing are secluded. And that's literally what they're doing, right? But then telling you they're not. This shit is so wild. Holy fuck. Oh, man. It's deep, yo. Look, I'm going to just read that again. After they name every bad thing, they tell you, do not become so obsessed with potential dangers that the spontaneity and carefree spirit that make vacations so appealing are squelched. My nigga, what did I say? I don't know what I said before. Squelched. But that's literally what y'all just, the mood y'all just set. Right? Okay. In addition, proper balance includes recognizing the greatest danger that could cause us to look back on our vacation with regret. It has nothing to do with accident, sickness, or crime, but rather with personal relationships. Alright. Vacations with family or friends can strengthen bonds of love. On the other hand, vacations can cause cracks in a relationship, which may be hard to repair later. Like, what are we talking about? Every single bad thing, right? Like, come on, dog. Journalist Lance Morrow said, "The real danger of the vacation lies in its capacity to compress all family conflicts into an exclusively focused drama." Who said, man... This is just some random ass. What the fuck? This nigga started this shit and said, the real danger of the vacation. Not some taken shit, but it lies in its capacity to compress all family conflicts into an exclusively focused drama. People in their normal working lives have jobs, roles, friends, and routines to diffuse and absorb emotions. In the theater of a summer house, family issues 20 years buried are liable to come up thrashing like lobsters. What the fuck is that sentence. My nigga, what are you... Bro, come on, dog. That's crazy. Nigga. Come on, man. All right, look. So before you go on vacation, consciously resolve to make it a pleasant experience. Remember that interests differ. Children may be seeking adventure, parents probably relaxation. Be willing to forego personal preferences of what to do and where to go. If advisable and practical, agree to allow each person periodically to pursue what is of particular interest to him. Learn to exercise the qualities of God's Spirit on a daily basis throughout the year, and it should not be unduly difficult to continue doing so during your vacation. Why are these niggas all in the business on the vacation? Talking about some crazy shit. Like, niggas don't need a how-to vacation guide. Right? Like, this is a religion. Like, back the fuck up. While maintaining a good relationship with family and friends is important, our relationship with God is even more important. And this has nothing to do with a vacation. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna just hold on. On vacations, we often meet people who do not share our Christian view of God and His requirements. Associating closely with them, perhaps even frequenting places of questionable entertainment, can lead to regrettable consequences. Remember that the Bible warns, do not be misled, bad associations spoil useful habits. My nigga, so if I'm on a cruise, and I meet some people on the cruise and they vibing and I'm vibing, perhaps even frequenting places of questionable entertainment can lead to regrettable consequences. Associating closely with them or people who do not share your view of God and His requirements. So even though you on vacation and you might be on this cruise bumping and stuff, don't make friends because bad associations spoil useful habits. So if they're not Jehovah's Witnesses, don't go talk to them. Don't even frequent the places of questionable entertainment. Bro, so you want me to just go on vacation and what? I'm gonna just sit in a room? When on vacation, if you ever detect within yourself a desire to escape from Christian standards and practices, wisely face up to such weaknesses and ask for divine help to combat that desire. Nigga. Chill, dog. What is being promoted? People who do not mold their lives according to Christian principles may feel that while on vacation, anything goes. In some European countries, sex tourism is a big business. And some travel agencies even promote it. The European writers writes that the unsavory things European men do in certain Asian resort cities have long been common knowledge. Referring to one Asian country, the German magazine Der Spiegel estimated that up to 70% of all male visitors are sex tourists. Come on, my nigga. I'm trying to get the massage. I'm trying to get the rub down in the motherland. Yeah. Yeah, y'all trying to knock my fun. Man, wow. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. Women tourists are now following the lead of their male counterparts. A German charter airline that specializes in Caribbean flights estimates that 30% of its female passengers go there on vacation for the express purpose of illicit sex. The European quoted a German journalist as saying, they see it as an easy, uncomplicated way of having fun, an exotic game. Here we go. True Christians, however, do not view illicit sex as an acceptable way of having fun. It violates Christian principles and is fraught with dangers. Although the dangers are generally recognized, many people simply try to avoid the consequence rather than reject the practice. Typical is an advertisement seen in German newspapers showing an umbrella and 2 empty beach chairs. The captain reads, have a safe trip and return without AIDS. And like, the fact that these niggas are laying this out like this is crazy. Right? Like, if this isn't about control, I don't know what is. Like, come on, dog. Like, if I'm a grown-ass person, don't worry about what I'm doing on my vacation, where I'm going, who I'm seeing. That's my shit. And they're bringing out the most wildest examples. Like, have a safe trip and return without AIDS. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, what are we talking about? Like, bro, where do they even find that at? A repulsive byproduct of sex tourism is sexual abuse of children. And here we go with this shit. Significantly, in 1993, the German government passed a new law making Germans liable for punishment when found guilty of having sex with minors, even while on vacation in foreign countries. Up until now, however, positive results have been criminal. Child prostitution has been and remains a running sore on the face of human society. And they just felt the need to throw that shit in there, right? Okay, this has stripped, if I'm reading this just stripped all the joy, the excitement, you feel me? The motherfucking, what's the word? Fuck, I can't think of the word. God damn it, it'll come to me. But this just took all the joy out of the vacation. I'm feeling sad, depressed. And that's the point. That's what they want. So when you start making them plans, you go through all this and you're like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just take a little drive real quick. Or let's, you know what I mean? Like, they do this shit on purpose. Okay. And then they're going to hit you with this, of course. Make vacation a rewarding time. Reading, studying the Bible, and engaging in the Christian ministry are pleasant, rewarding activities for true Christians. But many struggle to find sufficient time to do these things to the extent they would like. What better time could there be to catch up than when a person is on vacation? Away from severe restrictions imposed by the clock. Nah, son. Y'all wildin'. Stop, bro. I'm gonna read it again. Reading, studying the Bible, and engaging in the Christian ministry are pleasant, rewarding activities for true Christians. but many struggle to find sufficient time to do these things to the extent they would like. What better time could there be to catch up than when a person is on vacation, away from severe restrictions imposed by the clock? Get the fuck out of my vacation plans. No, that's why I'm going on vacation. To get away from this shit. What do you mean? Bro, what? What better time could there be to catch up than when a person is on vacation? Dog. Man, and niggas is reading this shit like, yeah, you know what, you're right, yeah. True, a busy, satisfying vacation may not allow you to pursue Christian interests to the extent you normally do. It's a fucking vacation. But why not try to set aside at least some time for constructive spiritual activity? This will still leave time for relaxation. Indeed, some even take advantage of the added time available during vacations to expand their ministry. As Jesus said, happy are those conscious of their spiritual need. If I'm on vacation, I'm not knocking on nobody's door. Bro, what? Or doing informal witnessing or hitting a bus stop or whatever. I'm on vacation. Soon, you may too be going on vacation. If so, be sure to enjoy it. Do not be overly uneasy about potential dangers, but do take proper precautions. Keep in mind suggestions like those found in the box on this page. Afterward, return refreshed, rested, and eager to get on with the activities of life that are of greatest importance. All too soon, the vacation is over, but some find its treasured moments may linger forever. How precious vacations enjoyed without regret. Wow. Like, they make that shit hard as fuck to enjoy. Nigga, vacation tips, combat crime. Arrange for someone to watch over things back home. Stay away from areas that are commonly viewed as dangerous. Be alert to pickpocketers. Keep money in a safe place on your person. And leave excess money in a secure place where you're staying. Be cautious of strangers who offer unsolicited help. Like, bro, I mean, yeah, you want to be safe and shit, right? But all of this is going to do is put fear in the back of your head, keep you anxious, which keeps you controlled, right? So you listen to everything that they line out. How you should be taking these vacations, where you should go, the things that you should be doing. Look, hold on. Stay healthy. Ask your doctor for advice about the need for possible vaccinations or medication. What? Take along a traveling medicine kit with necessary medication. Get sufficient rest and be careful of what you eat and drink. Keep on your body at all times necessary documentation about your medical needs or wishes. And then they end on the positive shit, right? After they drag you. Show love and consideration for those with you. Keep standards for personal association high. Yo. Do not allow other vacationers to lead you into actions you consider questionable. Set aside time to fill spiritual needs. Holy shit. God damn. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even want to go on vacation after this shit. Man. But that's what they want. They want you to just dumb your vacation down. Right? Because after you read this article, you're not finna be like, all right, fuck it. We finna go to Vegas. We finna turn up. We finna go on this cruise. All inclusive. Right? You finna do the most boring shit. All right, guys. We're gonna go get a cabin. And not that there's anything wrong with getting a cabin in the woods and camping, right? But you finna drive, get a cabin, get some banjos, and just do exactly what you would do at home, just in a different location. They're talking about going into ministry and setting aside time. Bro, I'm on vacation, bro. Oh, fuck. I done talked enough. Fuck with your boy, JW turn G.